Greetings to all and welcome to what's almost the new year. I guess we all hope that 2023 will be better, but the only thing we can guarantee is it will be different. You know, the Greek philosopher Heraclitus said, you cannot step in the same river twice because the water's moved on. And so no matter whether we want it or not, 2023 will be different. The question is, do we want to take charge of the difference as much as we can and to change something? That's when New Year's resolutions come in. Now, I'm indebted to one of my beautiful clients who shared this story with me many years ago, and I often send it to my own clients. It's called an autobiography in 5 chapters. And if you haven't seen it, it's certainly worth reflecting on in terms of New Year's and New Year's resolutions. So what happens? Well, I walk down the street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I'm hopeless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. You know, we like to do that, do the same thing over and over. And we like to blame others or our past for what's happened. And it's natural that we do that. And yet, recently I was talking about whatever you're thinking, whatever's going on in your mind, you're driving the bus. And if we're not careful, many of us would prefer to drive the bus looking in the rear view mirror rather than looking forward. And that's what New Year's resolutions are about, looking forward. So what happens next? Well, I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I'm in the same place, but it isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to get out. You know, once we realise that we have choices and we can take responsibility, that's when things begin to change. So what's chapter 3? Chapter 3 gets a bit exciting. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it's there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. Now we're talking. Now we're talking logotherapy, and now we're talking real change. We can change some things, and we need to change the things we can. So what's next? Well, what's next is avoiding the hole completely. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. A much better option. But why go past the hole anyway? And that's where New Year's resolutions and firm decisions to make changes actually come in. What's next? What's next is I walk down another street. And that's chapter 5. Thank you very much for sharing 2022 with me. And best wishes as you look forward to 2023 and you look forward to making it as different as you can in as positive a way as you can. Thank you. And thanks for being with me.